Hello there everyone and welcome back. So today guys, I want to try the DIY rinseless wash as a pre-wash. As you can see, the surface of my car, it's not that bad. It's not completely hammered. The car has been maintained weekly, but it has some traffic film and dirt. So I'm going to put it in my pump spray, 30 milliliters per 2 liter of water, which is highly concentrated mixture. And I'm going to spray the car top to bottom. To be honest, if the car was very dirty, I would use probably the touchless on the bottom half. But nevertheless, I would spray the rest of the solution on the top and then coat it on top of the touchless. And while I like DIY or any kind of rinseless pre-wash, that it rinses off freely, meaning that I have to use less water, to rinse the solution off. And as you can see, this is how the car looks like after the pre-wash, and you even managed to knock off that layer of dirt, grime, whatever you name it, all that gunk off the wheel arch, not the wheel arch, the side skirt pretty effectively, and it kind of really made the surface nice for the contact wash. And this is probably the dirtiest area of the car. Where it really shines well, where it's very good at as well, is on the carpeted wheel arches, or so we call them, and the front plastic wheel arches as well. By the way, it just knocks off that grime, that sand off very effectively. You might still get that tree sap leftover, or not tree sap, but tree leftovers, but overall, as you can see, now I'm actually using O&R to rinse the wheel arches. It's a different car because the wheel arch on this car is a lot worse. But to make the wheel look very presentable, it's better than using a degreaser, because you're going to be spending so much water and time rinsing off that soap off that carpeted surface. Whereas the rinseless solution encapsulation formula does a really nice job on removing those loose grime, sand off any kind of surface, to be honest. And it left a really slick surface, because I'm assuming that there's some rinseless wash left on the surface anyway, even after you rinse it off. But that's not a problem if there is some left. And I'm using actually a soft 99 car soap, believe it or not. I waited for the suds to come down a little bit, and as you can see, I'm pretty much using it as a rinseless wash at this point. It's really slick. And I'm using their sponge that is designated for this car soap specifically, and probably the leftovers of the rinseless solution also neutralizes the suds a little bit. And I try to keep the same rule as we would use a rinseless wash. Just keep the sponge slightly moist, so it's not like wet dripping, but a little bit moist. You have a little bit fluid in it. And when it comes to the front wheel arches, I actually seen it knocking off that grime. Meaning some particles of dirt or just bits and bobs from trees and stuff like that, like small tree pieces and stuff like that, or leaves and stuff. But ultimately on the wheels, it was really interesting. It left a nice surface for us to do the contact wash then. It isn't a strong degreaser though, but on the top of the vehicle, on the wheel arches, it does a really nice job, especially on those carpeted wheel arches. And I use the wheel blower to blow everything off easily. So these are the finished result, guys, and the rinseless wash is a very good tool. It's a really multifunctional chemical, as I would say, I will call it. Thank you for watching the video, guys. Like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in my next videos.